goody with you all today. My name is ReijiVT, and today, Lord forgive me, but I must return to my old ways. Today, I'll be returning to the Cynet to give you guys my top 5 suggestions of essential Cyberse cards that you want to play when it comes to building a Cyberse deck. Now, I love to play a variety of different decks on this channel, but regular viewers of this channel will know that my roots are in the Cynet, with my Code Talkers, Ignistas, and other Cyberse decks. Cyberse is my favorite typing in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've built a ton of different Cyberse decks through my time playing this game. So today, we break down the best cards to use when it comes to surfing the Cynet. Whether you're new to Cyberse or a veteran, these 5 cards are must-haves for any Cyberse-based deck, TCG or Master Duel. I will say that these are mainly if you're looking to build like a Code Talker or similar Cyberse deck, but I will also be covering cards that are great for general Cyberse use. Also, keep in mind that in this video, I'm only going over cards for the main deck and not the extra deck. But let me know if that's a list that you guys would also like to see too. With all that being said, let's get started. Coming in at number 5 is Code Radiator. This Cyberse monster is perfect for your Code Talker strategy. It can be used as material to link summon a Code Talker monster straight from your hand if you're using another Cyberse monster to link summon. Very helpful. And if you use it as material to link summon a Code Talker monster, it drops an opponent's monster's attack to 0 and negates its effects. If it was used as material, then you can target 2 monsters instead. With its ability to cripple your opponent's board and help clear the way for a powerful offensive, Code Radiator is a solid tech choice. Negating effects and controlling attack values makes this card a flexible piece in your strategy. Whether you're locking down an opponent's boss monster or just clearing a path to victory, Code Radiator helps you stay in control. At number 4, we have Parallel Exceed. This card is a combo extender's dream. Whenever you link summon, Parallel Exceed can special summon itself from the hand, and it brings out another copy of itself straight from the deck. This is perfect for easy swarming, which helps in going into more link summons or even rank 4 Xyz plays. And the best part is that it adjusts its level to make your extra deck options even more versatile. Parallel Exceed is an easy include for any Cyberse deck looking to link climb quickly. Even non-link decks can make use of this card because it's just so versatile. Definitely a card that I'd recommend. Coming in at number 3 is the search powerhouse herself with Lady Debug. When she's normal or special summoned, you can add a level 3 or lower Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand. That's right, she's basically a walking search card. Whether you're hunting for combo pieces like Microcoder or another extender, Lady Debug ensures that you always have what you need to make your next move. In a Cyberse deck, consistency is absolute key, and Lady Debug gives you just that. Our number 2 spot goes to Microcoder. This card is insanely versatile. Similar to Code Radiator before, you can use this card as link material from your hand for a link summon of a Code Talker monster. And if you use it as link material from your hand for a said Code Talker monster, you can add any Cynet spell or trap card from your deck. Or, if this card was on the field when it was used as material, you can add a 1 level 4 Cyberse monster instead. Whether you're searching for Cynet mining, Cynet conflict, or another important Cyberse card, Microcoder ensures that you always be prepared. Plus, with the ability to be used as material from the hand, it makes link summoning much easier and faster. And finally, at number 1, we have the card that holds it all together, Cynet Mining. This spell card is a staple in every Cyberse deck. You can discard 1 card to search for any level 4 or lower Cyberse monster from your deck. That's right, any level 4 or lower Cyberse monster straight to your hand. Whether it's Lady Debug, Microcoder, or another key piece for your combos, Cynet Mining gives you the consistency to pull off your best plays every duel. It's the backbone of many Cyberse strategies and absolutely deserves the number 1 spot. And there you have it, very quick, the top 5 best Cyberse cards to use in your Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck if you're looking to build something like Code Talkers or other similar Cyberse decks. If you're looking to up your game in the Cynet, make sure that these are cards that are always in your arsenal. Now real quick, let's go over a few quick honorable mentions of cards that I felt belonged on this list, but just didn't make the cut in the initial putting together of this list. The first is Cynet Codec. If you're ever trying to build or play a Code Talker deck, this card is absolutely essential, without question. Its effect is that when a Code Talker monster is summoned, you can add a Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand with the same attribute as that summoned Code Talker monster. You can only use each effect once per turn, and it restricts extra deck summons to Cyberse monsters only. The reason why this is so good is that it offers an incredible search ability after every Code Talker summon, allowing you to continually add resources for future link summons and combos. It synergizes perfectly with the Code Talker engine. The only reason why this card isn't on the main list is because this card is only super essential if a Code Talker deck is what you're trying to build exactly. If you try to make an Ignista deck or a Marincess, Salamangreat, or really any other Cyberse themed archetype, this card won't really do much for you because it's very archetypal. But if you're trying something like a Code Talker Ignista deck like I did, then this will have some use for you. The next is Backup Secretary. Backup Secretary is also another great card that you could throw into almost any Cyber-centric deck, and she will just work wonders for you. Her effect is very simple. If you control a Cyberse monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Free special summons help swarm the field and get extra materials for link summons, making it a staple for faster combos when you just need an extra body on the field. Next up is Cynet Optimization. In my opinion, this is one of the most underrated cards under the Cyberse umbrella. If you're building a Cyberse deck, especially a Code Talker deck, seriously consider adding this card to your deck. Not only does it allow you to normal summon a Cyberse monster in addition to your regular summon once per turn, but when your Code Talker monster attacks, your opponent cannot respond or stop the attack, effectively shutting them out for the moment to allow your Code Talkers to go in and do what they do best in hijacking the system. It does lock you into only being able to special summon only Cyberse monsters for the rest of the turn, but this is usually not too big an issue as Cyberse decks kinda don't play with other typings too much. I know there's some exceptions, but this is just in general I find. This card is great because it provides extra normal summons for faster board setup and ensures your Code Talker monsters can continue attacking uninterrupted. It's a great tool for pushing damage and extending plays. And finally, Dotscaper. This little guy is amazing in recycling and being able to keep your plays going. Its effect is that if it's sent to the grave or banished, you can special summon it from the grave or banish zone. Keep in mind though that each of these effects is once per duel. The reason why this is good is that Dotscaper is an excellent resource recycling card. Since it can be revived multiple times under different conditions, it gives you a durable source of link material. And there you have it, my top 5 card recommendations to consider whenever you're building a Cyberse themed deck. I will say again that this list is maybe a little more geared towards Code Talkers specifically, but Cyberse is an extremely versatile archetype that synergizes so well with itself as long as things are kept in archetype. I know some people aren't a fan of that and how exclusive Cyberse can be to itself, but I really like it. It sort of stops the issue of cards and archetypes just being used as engines as a means to an end in a bunch of different decks. If that's your thing, then more power to you, but I really like how the typing and archetypes within it operate. Anyways guys, what are your top Cyberse cards that you would recommend when building around the typing? If there are any essential cards that I may have missed, let me know and let's share some tech. There's so many Cyberse support cards, and a lot of these are really good. Not all, but a lot. I've been back on my Cyberse vibe recently, so prepare to see a little more on it in the near future. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the duel arena.